Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with MrDan. Today, I'm a little excited. I'm going to make some more homemade sausage. I got a brand new sausage stuffer. I can't wait to use it. So, I'm not going to take too much time. I've already prepped the meat. In other words, I cleaned it, cut it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I use the pork loin. You could use the pork picnic, the shoulder. I don't know what else it's called, but there's a lot of work to that one. So I use the pork loin and I save fat from my bacon. Anyway, so let's get to it. Okay, so you can see that I got my meat here. This is the pork, and see how I cubed it up, like this, little cubes. See, and I got the fat in there, and I got bacon fat, I got pork fat. This is my grinding setup, the KitchenAid. Here's the tray. You can see it's a little frosty, see? I just took it out of the freezer. Everything has to be cold when you're going to grind the meat. You want everything cold, you want the meat cold, you want the grinder cold, so. Okay, then you have casings back there. The one on the left here, that's a sheep casing. That's a small one. That's the one I use to make the Coils sausage, cheese and parsley. And there's the hog casing, the one I use to make regular sausage. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here we go. I just want to make sure I got a good angle on the camera for you. So basically there's the grinder in there. It's got the guts. And I got this on medium. And I see how that comes out. I'm throwing some fat in. I try to alternate the fat and the pork so it gets a nice mix. But you need to have fat in there. You need to have like a 80-20, 85-15 mix. You don't want too much fat, but you gotta have it. And you just keep feeding this in. Like I said, I have a mix of pork fat bacon fat that I get from when I get the bulk bacon from Sprouts. And I love this part of this grinding thing. Every so often you get like if you get any silver skin in there, it blocks up the grinding wheel, so then you gotta clean that out before you can proceed because it won't grind the meat. Gets hung up in the plate. Plate has a bunch of little holes in it, and there's a thing in here spinning that cuts the meat as the auger pushes it forward. So I spent, I don't know how long prepping the meat this morning. It took a while. But it's fun making your own sausage. I know you guys probably won't do it, but if you had this setup, it's fun. You know what's going in there, and you'll notice a difference, and you'd never go back to buying store-bought sausage again, I'll tell you that. You see, that's the fat. I got some meat should be coming through there. Okay? But the other part of this, you can stuff the sausage using this same setup right here, this machine, but it takes too long and it keeps getting hung up, and so I think Penny was feeling sorry for me. She agreed to let me get one sausage stuffer, so. Okay. Let me check the head now. See, I think it's getting plugged up a little. And it's like, it does it. There's just a little bit of gristle in there. I mean, any kind of silver skin gets hung up in that cutter, and that's why it won't. See how it's only certain holes are coming out. The other ones ain't, so it's backing up. All right, give me a second. I'll clean this out. It's still going along good. Okay, see, I just want to give you guys a bird's eye view of this while we got it open, but this is what happens. This is the cutter, this blade here, and you see it, this is the tough skin. It gets knotted around the cutting surface of the blade, see? And then what happens, it plugs up the hole trying to force it through here, through the plate, you see? So what you have to do, you have to clean it every so often. You know, you got those big heavy duty ones, they'll push anything through. But this here, this is a nice little setup for a grinder. If you guys want to do it, you know, little batches, nothing big. Right now this is 4 pounds of sausage, so it'll give us a nice nice packaging of links and coils and that. So, but everybody loves this sausage when they come over, and I cook it on the grill for them. I used to buy it. It's probably $10 a pound now. I paid $2.44 a pound from Walmart for the Smithfield pork loin. The package was 4.5 pounds or so. It came to like $10 and change, or $11. I don't know. But it's well worth it. Well worth it. We were getting these on sale. The same meat we can get on sale every so often at Save-A-Lot. But we don't have a Save-A-Lot no more. Okay, let me put this, rinse this off. Hold on. Just trying to conserve some battery time. Okay, so anyway, this is the auger that turns the meat, pushes it forward. Okay, that goes in. This goes in with the smooth side facing in the cutting blade, and then this is your plate. Got a bunch of little holes in it, as you can see. Put that back on, and this is just how these companies that have the big machines, you know, the meat markets and stuff and grocery stores. This is only their setup. Theirs is a lot bigger. But this here, this is not a bad deal. It works, but sometimes, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And this here, see, this is gonna get hung up in there. So, and see, a lot of times you can't tell that's even in there until you start doing it. All right, so. Hit it with the my little push rod here. Been kind of back in business, so let's get this 4 pounds cranked out. Okay, so you got the general idea. Let me finish grinding this up and then we'll be back, okay? Save some battery time. Okay, welcome back. I got all my meat done. I'm putting some parsley in my mix right now because this is going to be the cheese and parsley sausage. I'll show you the cheese. I got the cheese already over here. I got about a cup of shredded or shaved Parmesan. So, yeah, let me wash my hands real quick and we'll be back. Okay, so I put a cup of this here shredded shaved Frigo cheese, Frigo, whatever. I got a cup, and this here is the mix that we buy, and we also added some additional seasoning to make it a little warmer than it is. This is going to be a hot sausage. We like the hot. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to mix a little bit, and see, you can pick this up and take some of this off of here. But it helps mix it. You need to mix it really thoroughly. And this is a good way to do it. And, I was doing it by hand, and Penny said, why? You got the thing, just do it with that. And okay. So, here we go. I put the rest of the meat in there. Now, how you can tell it's ready to be, like when you're mixing it by hand, they got all these newfangled machines if you want to spend the money, a mixer for your ground pork or whatever you're making. It's a little paddle wheel thing. But at any rate, just keep adding all your stuff in, okay? And I'll put this in there. It just mixes it a little bit better. Now, plus I'm going to put some, I got to put some of that in there. No, not garlic this time. I found out that some people don't like the garlic in the sausage, so I don't do that no more. But this is just enough to get it some color, and you can taste a little bit of it, but I'm going to put this down. And I got this on the lowest setting. I don't want meat flying everywhere. They got this plastic thing that goes over this, but to me it's all right, I guess. I don't know. So you can add stuff in it and nothing comes out. You know what I mean? But I just push down a little here and there. All right, let me get something else. I got some more ingredients going. I'm going to put some hot pepper flakes in there, ladies and gentlemen. Make this a real kicker-upper. Okay, where's my... I just used them today. I made my mushrooms. There they go. There we have some hot flakes. But I'm not going to go crazy with it because we just like a little bit of heat. And if I put too much, then people don't enjoy it. Penny does. The kids like it. I don't really know who else would matter after that. No, because there's some people that come over while we're out and about by the pool, So we cook up the stuff and everybody eats it. I don't know if Heidi and Vito's watching, but remember, Heidi, what we used to say when we cooked this on the grill? Low and slow. This is the one. It's going to be the coil. Remember, that was so good. They had a few guys that made this, but they went out of business, so... And at any rate, this will be it. Now, once you, if you was mixing this by hand, you're mixing it by here. If that stuff starts getting tacky, then it's ready to load and stuff your sausage. I'm going to probably, you might do that, I don't know. Sometimes I let it sit to let all the flavors meld in there. I like getting a good mix on it. We buy the the pre-mix. I get it from Lem, L-E-M. They have a nice mix. There's a couple of them out that are good, but there's another one that they're from Korea or whatever. I don't know about that, or China. I'm not buying nothing unless it's made in America. I'm not trying nobody's, especially if I have to eat it. For all I know, they could be putting lead in there. I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, this is getting that tacky consistency. I'm just going to scrape down the side a little bit with my, me and my trusty little spatulas. I love these little things. And you'll see. But, the other part of this is, too, that's why I like this little grinder, actually. I don't want to get nothing too powerful because then, they can grind up everything and anything. And then when you get it from the store, they're allowed to have so many foreign particles in there, i.e. bone, and those machines will chop up a bone like there ain't nobody there. So, that being said, when the little bit of aggravation I put up with for cleaning that plate, at least I know what's in here. There's no bones because I cleaned it myself. There's no tendons. There's no silver skin. It's all, you can eat the whole thing. All right. So that's about it for that one. So everybody, hold on. We'll be back. Okay, another little thing that you might want to consider if you do decide to do this. Before you go stuffing it, you put it inside, get your little sample piece like this. You see? And we're going to cook it. It's just a little patty I made. And what you're doing there is you're taste testing to make sure it's good spice, number one. But number two, see, I didn't put no oil in here. And you see the grease that's coming out? That's what you want to see. You need a little bit. Well, I got the thumbs up from the assistant commander. Perfect spicing. It's got just the right amount of heat that we like. And trust me, it's not going to bring a tear to your eye, but it's going to be good. Okay, we're going to get ready. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I cranked out the big sausage. I got a dozen fat sausages. Now, if you can see that thing blowing up, that's blowing out air. I'm going slow. This is my new sausage press, by the way. I don't like that. That's putting too much air in there. So I'm going to try to pop a couple little things in there. It helps the air to escape. This is going to be the Coils sausage I was telling you guys about. Parsley cheese and some hot flakes. It's going to be good. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yep. This is still a lot better than the KitchenAid, but yep. Now these here, we're just going to make a coil. Oop, whoa, that's a lot of air in that one. Oh boy. Just trying to fill that void so we don't have too much of a gap in the middle of nowhere. You get one of them professional machines, you got a guy on the foot pedal, he's just pushing away. You got another guy on this end coiling this up. So it looks something like this here. He'd just be turning it into a coil, see? What you try to do is just guide this along. You don't want to get it hung up, especially if you keep cranking it, because it'll blow out. This might take a little time, but ask my kids, ask my wife, ask me, I'll tell you, it's definitely worth it. These sausages come out like gangbusters. And it's a lot cheaper. And you know what you're putting in there. Okay, so once you get the hang of feeding it, you can just cruise right along, but then it gets, you got to feed it, and the skin gets hung up a little bit. And putting these things on the tubes is a pain, but definitely worth it. Yeah, this here, backfilling, what I'm trying to do. Trying not to talk and do this at the same time. It's like you can't rub your head, your belly, and whatever else you're supposed to do at once, right? But yeah, it's pretty cool because you can see the sausage. I mean, yeah, the sausage meat itself, and the parsley's in there. You can see the cheese, an occasional hot flake or two. Okay, so once we're done with this here coil, which we got a ways to go yet. I think the next time I'm going to do this on the kitchen table because it's lower, better leverage. Okay, that's it for now. So until next time. Oh yeah, I'm going to coil this up, like I said, and this is what it's going to look like here. Except for a couple of the flat pieces, you know, just pound those out. And you know, you make these so many, like this here's a decent size. I don't know if you can actually see it, but anyhow, you just kind of coil it as you go. I'm going to give you a bird's eye view of this, and then I'm going to head out until we see you next time. I'm not going to do no taste testing, but these are delicious. Let me just give you a bird's eye view here. Okay, this is MrDan again. Here you go with the sausage. That's my, what I call sausage ring. It's a hot cheese and parsley sausage. Look at that. Can you see the bits of parsley and cheese in there? You might be able to see some red flakes here and there. And then this is my regular hot sausage. So we got 12 of these. Basically, there's 4 pounds in each bundle. So, but anyway, that's it for now. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And share and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Maybe you guys can come by and share some sausage. Thank you very much. This is MrDan. We're out. Don't forget, wear your face mask when you're out. Wash your hands. Don't talk with your mouth full. And like Mr. Elmo says, stay hungry, my friends, and come back when you need to eat, and I'll give you another recipe. We're out.